Alright, where am I heading? Still south. Okay. I do like our hunting trip. And it's also nice to see like how much XP you get from sailing. When I started the rafting, like we were at like this line. And so maybe like my 2 hour, 11-minute sailing trip up to like where we currently live. Like maybe it would give me 3 or 4 levels of sailing. Zaggy birds, we take those. Yeah, and I'm starving to death. Like, we're just taking any leather that we can actually use. Think you'll level it up faster doing swim quests? I know that's right. Mine 50 salt and deliver it during the day. Honestly, like, that just might be the easiest way to make a ton of money. Like, cooks need salt for, like, the real good stuff. But, like, that's mining. And, like, no cook wants to mine. Like, they want to farm. Or hunt. Maybe. You probably don't want to hunt. Like, hunters provide enough meat that, like, I feel like it would be unnecessary. Here, shoot that bird on your way back to the boat. It's okay if you walk there. What tier animals are in the Cozy Empire? T3 service are about. They're kind of hard to find. But there's also like a crazy high tier on the mountains. Yaggies. I want to say they're like tier 8. Alright. Bird, I want to thank you for like getting in my raft. Really considerate of you. Boat snack. Get it, Moana? Alright, hang on. More living birds. We're gonna get a full boat. Yeah. So like we got the T3 animals in the pine forest, but I feel like it just sucks. Like there's no good way to get them in the pine forest. Like we built a road in our pine forest. And that is probably the best thing we can do. You know what I mean? Like you leave your cart by the side of the road and you just venture off far enough to get to the animals. And then you can like part everything back to the base. Transporting them sucks. Yeah. This is why road in the pine forest was so smart. It took like 10 hours to make a road from our base to the beach. But like it helps in so many ways. Like anything you want to harvest in the pine forest, like you can easily take back to the camp now. Alright. Actually, I think it's time to abandon the raft and go party. I I keep trying to dispose of the raft with like Shift V, but that only works for the cart. I almost wish it despawned the nearest deployable, but that doesn't make a ton of sense. You would say the skiff would make your hunting experience a lot more easy. You live on an island, so you have to travel a lot. Also, more cargo spots. Yeah. It does make a lot of sense. Like, we chose... Like, there's some practical reasons why we chose the place for our capital. Like, it's one of the only places that's, like, right next to the snowy peaks. One day, people will care about that. It'll be, like, years from now, but they will. Newbie goats. Get him! Please? I see you, bird. Come at you from this angle, you'll walk right towards the cart. It's gonna be a slow process, but this is another fun part about being a hunter. You can do with some clever angles, you can get them to run towards your cart, which makes you feel a little smart. Alright. One more goat. But yeah, a hunting skiff. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't know, like part of me wants to get the wagon because my construction is so high. I think I got it to 30. Did I? Instructions 29. I think it needs to be 30 for the wagon. So once I do that, I think we're kind of on easy street for the hunting trips. Really depends on your priorities. Yeah. I don't know, like priorities right now are T3 workstations, so our settlement is actually a good place for everyone. You hunt, go skiff. I mean, I emperor, if that's a verb. Like, my goal is to make, like, a nice place to live for everybody. I want it to look really cool, but I also want it to be practical so that, like, anybody level 0 to 40 can level happily. And so, like, wagons make sense, skiffs make sense. I think I'm just gonna end up doing everything. Like, I do feel like I'm going to be a hunter because hunting seems to suck for everybody. Like, hunting is the most difficult thing to level. Am I gonna have too much stuff in my inventory? It's gonna get real crowded in here. Okay, so if I hunt, go skiff. If I hunt, go skiff. I really need to visit the Osakans over on this island. There's 2 settlements on this island. Hey, they finally made an empire. I wonder if they're gonna put up a watchtower. But like here or here, if there's like a good hunting spot near either of those, that would make life very easy for us. They would be good friends to have. We teleport over there, we kill a bunch of things, we carve them up, teleport the hides back. And maybe like a skiff around the outside would make the most sense. Yeah. Like the skiff hunting is starting to make more and more sense. You live on a big continent with lots of tier resources, go for wagon. You have an advanced cart that has 3 cargo slots, so it's enough for you for now. Yeah. I think wagon makes a lot of sense for me, but skiff also makes a lot of good sense for me. Like wagon makes a lot of sense because we've built a road that goes from Sotomura to the beach right down here. Eventually there's gonna be like a little port city on the beach, and I think we're gonna have like a lot of people trading heavy cargo here. And so having a wagon that'll like just make this trip back and forth will be a huge benefit. But otherwise, like having a skiff for hunting makes a lot of sense. And also, what if I have to transport goods somewhere else? I don't know, like the general idea is we utilize the trading companies that everybody seems so eager to be. Like down here, we're friends with the Venture Trading Co. I think they like us enough that we can trade stuff with them. And yeah, they'll be all happy with that. Here, let's touch the Waystone, so we got more places to travel. This is a fun place. This is a really fun place. Lots of water features and like autumn forest right next to the calm forest. Very nice. All right. I think it's time to head back home. For you, it's essential to travel on water and transport goods. Who is that? Mutation. Hi. I thought, for some reason, I thought you had left. Ah, a nice wave. Is there a hotkey for emotes, or do I have to go here and then here? Man, there's a lot of them. Yeah, hit the tired. You can type them, but yeah, who types? Well, let's try. /wave? Yeah, okay. I can live with that. Alright. Loads of meat and hides. Gonna throw the meat in here. And the furs. I've got various tanning solutions. 30 and 30, that looks about right. Cool. I feel like there were very important things I need to check on. Smelter and kiln. Alright. First things first. Tier 1 leather. You gotta implement fertilizer made from meat. Meat right now is almost useless. Well, you can make fertilizer from meat. You just have to cook it first. So, what am I gonna do? I'll show you. Do you know? Did you know you could make fertilizer from cooked meat? I want to show you something you already know. But here, I've got plain roasted meat. Shift right click, create food waste. Create 10 of them. Yada yada. Then you go over to the farming station. And ta-da! Fertilizer from meat. Didn't know that? Thank you. You're welcome. But yeah, I also had that problem. Like leveling up all the jobs equally, like the one meat thing I end up with, or the one food thing I end up with too much of is meat. And so like I had to learn how to make it useful. And so what you do is you take, and I feel like I'm preaching to the choir, you take the meat, you turn it into fertilizer, and then you use the fertilizer to grow wheat, and then you've got like a constant stream of sandwiches. We also shouldn't need to shift right click. Yeah. There's so many, like, part of me wants to like applaud for the developers for all like the quality of life features they have in here. But there's a lot of parts that don't seem that obvious. First of all, I feel like raw meat might make a better fertilizer. Like, is this a thing people do? Like, and how come I can't turn raw meat directly into food waste? You don't have to hold shift in your inventory? That makes sense. Okay. I held shift just because of, what am I doing? Apprentice leatherworker. Did I just hit level 30 in level leatherworker? Of course I did. Because leatherworker levels so much faster than hunter, it's not funny. Let's see. You prefer to use wheat for fibers. Yeah. Like, I kind of do a balance. So, like, the best food, I would say, is fish bulbs. And I think everyone agrees. Like, it gives you, like, the gathering crafting buff. But, and, like, the fish are easy to catch. They're not ocean fish. So, like, it's a reasonable thing you can do when you live inland, especially if you don't live in the pine forest. Because, like, the tiers of fish we have here are, like, weird. Like, I feel like the crawfish we have here aren't compatible with the fish we have here, and that feels silly. Like, I have to go somewhere else to do crawfish fishing and that crawdad fishing just to bring them back here so I can turn them into bait so I can go fish fishing here. But I don't know. Fishing feels like a very chill job you could do. You know, if you love yourself very much, you just kind of want to relax and do nothing. Like, I don't smoke weed, but, like, fishing seems like the best weed smoking job there is. Because you just sit in one place and chill and like admire the area around you. It seems kinda ideal. What am I doing? Right. I wanted to get the tanning stuff cooking so I can go back to the kiln. Not the kiln, the smelter. So I can get these ingots. I'll shape them, and then I will have everything I need to make a crossbow. Fishermen are the most relaxed guys in all the games. Even in this game, which is very grind intensive. Yeah. I met like a journeyman fisherman on my last hunting excursion. And he said like, man, all I do is go fishing, and when I see another fisherman, I ask them what their fishing level is, and whatever answer they tell me, I just say, nice. And someone else was like, yeah, playing the game right. So I asked him what his fishing level is, and he said 42, and everyone went nice, like 3 people. So nice. They don't depend on others so much. Yeah, what do fishermen depend on others for anything? Chum. Chum requires meat, so they do kind of need hunters if they want the ocean fish. I think that's pretty much it. I made chum once, like in early game. Like before I had a raft, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get some ocean fish. And then I walked to the ocean. All the fish were, you know, elsewhere in the ocean. It was very, very sad for me. Okay, got some ingots. We immediately want to get our thing up. I need some tier 2 fuel. So like we're gonna make a crossbow, and then we're gonna make it a tier 2 crossbow immediately. Ooh. You got a fisher in town? I don't have a fisher. I'd love to have one. Like, I'm just constantly making myself sandwiches, which is a less than ideal meat. But like, this isn't the best place for fishermen. See, we got like tier 3 prawns. Oh, never mind. This is the best place for fishermen. I was like going to examine these fish, and I expected them to be like terrible, but like tier 3 prawns right next to tier 3 darters? Sounds like a fisherman's dream. Dang. Why did I think this place sucked? You mean you could switch to fishing and cooking if you like? So you don't have to rush to move stuff over? Here's the thing. Every single thing in the game is useful. So whatever you want to do, you should do that. Ooh, and we got like the tier 2 fish in here. What we don't have, I think, is tier 2 prawns. So, like, I do every job, but I mostly do every job so that I can support whatever anybody else wants to do. Like right now, that seems to be hunting. But, like, if someone else became the hunter, then I'd be the fisherman. And if someone else was the fisherman, then I'd be the scholar. And if someone else is the scholar, then, like, I don't know, I count daisies or something. How many of us are there here? Our settlement, last I checked, was at 14. 14 out of 50. Everyone's welcome to join. Most people play fairly regularly and fairly relaxed. And I think a lot of people will eventually move here. The trouble is, like, nobody wants to move here until this is a place worth moving to. Like, nobody wants to, like, bake the pie. They just want to eat it, you know? And that's fine. That's fine. Like, no judgment here. I don't play video games to, like, have a job. He says doing 14 jobs. But, hang on. Should always be tanning. But, like, yeah. I think people want, like, a cozy place that they can level at their own pace, doing whatever job they like, and thriving in that regard. Hey, nice outfit. How should I call you, by the way? Nice to meet you. You can call me whatever. Most people call me Sugar. Some people might think that's a little too personal. So you call me Sugarheart or Old Man. A lot of people call me Gramps or Pops or whatever makes them comfortable. KK, you'll go fishing? That'll be nice. You caught tier 2 ponds somewhere in the pine forest? I don't believe it. Tier 2 prawns? See nothing but tier 3s in that lake, but maybe up there? Those are sticks. Those are ferns. I thought fishing was a terrible job to have here. Like, fishing was going to be like the job I recommend no one do. But man, if you can catch tier 2s and 3s here, this is the best. Like, we got this whole beautiful river that goes all the way out here. And a road straight to the ocean? Mutation, what's your goal after we get the tier 3 workstations? Is the next order of business the port city? Because I think fishermen would love that. You're also around 11, but you usually see online 5 or 6. I got a weird schedule, so I usually see online like 2. Like, it's 1 a.m. here, so like just seeing Mutation here is a delight. No, Gloppins said he was interested in doing stuff today. But I haven't seen him. So your tribes are about the same size? Have you tried recruiting on their Discord? Sorry, whose Discord? Oh, the BitCraft Discord. I will. Like, first things first, get the tier 3 stuff up. Because I think that's kind of like our headliner for, like, advertising the city, you know? What am I doing? You're crafting. 10 minutes on the pyrite. Huh? Got the leather. I've got all the stuff. It's time to make a crossbow. So yeah, we get like the tier 3 crafting stations up. Then I'm gonna put like a recruitment video on YouTube. And I'll post in the BitCraft Discord. And I don't know how to word it exactly. Let me grab some other tier 2 stuff. Need tier 2 planks. I know I've seen those around. Plank, leather, rope, fire lights. But yeah, I'll post a recruitment thing there. And then I think people might like join in a huge swarm. at that point. Because my YouTube videos are doing great. Like, the title's almost a little bit clickbaity to the point where it's almost misleading. It says, like, join my cozy empire, but then, like, they log in and the cozy empire isn't founded until, like, 50 episodes in. Imagine if I post a video like that and it actually advertises the actual empire. I think everybody would be in. Then I think, like, maybe it's possible to hit 50. Especially, like, the kind of people I want to invite over here. And can I just immediately go up to you? I need the Firelight, which is cooking. Which I think needs like 7 minutes.